everyone, welcome to my channel Mathematics and Magic. Today we will start 16.2 exercise. The first question, first important question is question number 3. It is like this: a pair of dice is rolled. Then what will be the total sample space? The sample space will be total number of sample space will be 36 outcomes. This total number of sample space is also known as cardinal number of sample space, and it is, we can write 36 at this also. Now this is dice 1 and this is dice 2. You can see that in the same diagram I can show you again here 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. This is the easiest way to find out how many of it will be here. So 1 will be connected 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 and 1 6. You can see 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 4 1 5 1 6. Then after that 2 will be connected with 1 2 1 2 2 1 2 3 2 4 2 5 and 2 6. So it is 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4 2 5 and 2 6, and we will connect it from set 1 to set 2. Then 3 will be connected 3 1 3 2 3 3 3 4 3 5 and 3 6. Here it is 3 1 3 2 3 3 3 4 3 5 3 6. Similarly 4 1 4 2 4 3 4 4 4 5 4 6. Again 5 1 5 2 5 3 5 4 5 6, and last one the 6 is connected with 6 1 6 2 6 3 6 4 6 5 and 6 6. It is total number of outcome is 36 if you count it. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 36. So this is all together 36 outcome are there in your sample space. So n is means cardinal number is 36. Now what is given in the question as A? A is given sum is greater than 8. Sum is greater than 8 means sum could be, total sum could be 9. Sum means the sum of the two outcomes, or 10 or 11 or 12. So again let me show you how come we get greater than 9. Greater than 9, if I add 3 plus 6, so it is 9. Then obviously 6 plus 3 is also 9. Then 4 plus 5, 4 plus 5 is 9. Obviously 5 plus 4 is also 9. Then 9. These 4 options are for 9. Sum total is 9 in this case. Now let us go and check how many options are there in sum total of 10. For 10 it is 4 6 and again 6 4. Then 5 5. Okay. After that next is 11. Sum total 11 you will get when you add 5 6 and 6 5. And then sum total of 10 11, after that 12 is only 1, it is 6 6. So if you count there are 10 outcomes. Cardinal number of A is 10. Next is condition B is given 2 occurs on either dice. So 2 occur on either dice means either dice 1 or dice 2 or on both. So how to do it? So 2 will occur 2 1. First one is 2 1 2 2 2 3 2 4 2 5 and 2 6. So you write down the first phase. Then after that next 3 1 2. First one is 1 2. It will be, there will be one more 1 2 1 2. Then after that next is 3 2. Next 4 2 5 1 2 I have written here, 5 2 and 6 2. So if we add there will be 11 outcomes. So cardinal number is 11. Now C is given the sum is at least greater than at least 7 and a multiple of 9 3. So at least 7, minimum 7. So minimum 7 sum will be 7 8 9 10 and 11 and 12. Out of this 1 2 3 4 5 6 values, multiple of 3 is only 2, 9 and 12. Again I am saying that it is said that sum is at least 7, minimum 7. So minimum 7, either 7 or greater than 7. So greater than 7 follows like this: either 7 is 7, then 8 9 10 11 and 12. Out of that 9 and 11 are the multiple of 3. So your the C will be like this. It is 9 and 11. 9 3 6 6 3. 3 6 is 3. If you add it is 9. Sum. If you add means if you go for summation. Then 4 5 5 4. Then 4, 5, 5, 4, again 9, and only one value will come 6, 6. This is your C. Some total number of elements in set C is 5. Now next is, for mutually exclusive, we have to check whether A intersection B is equals to 5, B intersection is equals to 5, C intersection A is equals to 5 or not. So let us find out A intersection B. A is 3, 6, 6, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 4, 6, 6, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 6. I write it from the previous page. Then intersection B. B is 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 2, 1, then it is for 3, 2, then 4, 2, then 5, 2, and 6, 2. So after checking both the sets, you will not get a single common element between the sets. So therefore it is 5. That means A intersection B is 5. So A and B are mutually exclusive. Now let us check B intersection C. In case of B intersection C, it is 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, 6, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, and 6, 2. Then after that, intersection 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 3, 6, 6, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, and 6, 6. Again, among these elements, there is no common element. So it is also 5. So we can say that B, C are mutually exclusive. Okay, they are also mutually exclusive. Now in case of A intersection C, it is 3, 6, 6, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 6, 4, 4, 6, 5, 5, and 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5, and 6, 6. This is your A. And what is in C? C is 3, 6, 6, 3, 5, 4, 4, 5, and 6, 6. So from these elements you can get that 3, 6 is common with 3, 6, 6, 3 is common, 4, 5 is common, 5, 4 is common, and 6, 6 is common. So these are the elements which is actually the elements of A intersection B. So A intersection C. So it means that the value of A intersection C is not 5. Therefore A and C are not mutually exclusive. Next, let us find out question number 4. So what is given in the question number 4? It is said that two dice are tossed. Two coins are tossed. So in not two, 3 coins are tossed. When 3 coins tossed, what happened? 3 coins when tossed, then there are 3 coins having 2 faces, head and tail, and they are tossed 3 times. So what we have to do? If we have to find out what will be the total number of sample space, we have to multiply 2 3 times or 2 to the power 3. This 3 signifies number of time tossed, and this is what? The number of outcomes. Total number of outcomes of one particular coin. Then ultimately the total value is 8. So there will be 8 outcomes. 8 outcomes, how can you write? You will first write head, head, head. Just after that tail, tail, tail. Then head, head, tail. See, I am writing in maintaining the similarity. Then it is first is head, head. Here first is tail, tail. Tail, tail, head. Then tail, head, head. Then head, tail, tail. Then tail, head, tail. Head, tail, head. If you write it in this pattern, then you will not have to confuse that which one is left behind. Now after that, A is given that there will be 3 head. So 3 head, head, head. Then B is 2 head and 1 tail. So 2 head, 1 tail means head, head, tail, tail, head, 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 tail, head. C is 3 tails, tail, tail, tail. D is head on first coin. Head on first coin means head, head, head you can take. First coin. Head, head, tail, first coin. Then head, tail, head, first coin, head. Head, tail, tail, first coin, head. Now what will be the value of A intersection B? A intersection B will be head, 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 intersection head, tail, head, 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 tail, tail, head, 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 tail, head. So it is 5. It means A and B are mutually exclusive. Next one is C intersection A intersection C. So it is again 5. So if it is 5, then we can say A intersection C are mutually exclusive. Next one is Next one is A intersection D. A intersection D is head, 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 intersection, head, 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 tail, 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 head, head, tail, head, tail, head. So here we will get A intersection D, one element, and it is an overlapping set. So it is not phi, therefore A and D are not mutually exclusive. Next is, it is B intersection C, head, head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, head, intersection, tail, 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 phi. So B and C are mutually exclusive. B intersection D, head, head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, head, intersection, head, 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 tail, head, tail, head, and head, tail, tail. Here also we will get two values for B intersection D. So therefore the particular set B intersection D, the value is not phi, therefore B and D are not mutually exclusive. Last one is C intersection D. So tail, 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 intersection, head, 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 tail, head, tail, tail, head, and head, tail, tail. Again we don't have any common value here, so it is also phi. Therefore C intersection D is phi, means C and D are not mutually exclusive. Now which sets are singleton set? Singleton set is A and B. Therefore A and C. Therefore A and C. A is your head, head, head. C is tail, tail, tail. So A and C are single event and B and D are compound event. This is question number 4.